7 deuce. If he shoves with 7 deuce, I'm not sure I can call with queen deuce, you know. And if he shoves, he can pick up 360 chips, which is almost, yeah, it's 1/3 of his chips, more than 1/3 of his chips. You should shove here every time, three-handed like that. I mean, if you get tight, three-handed, you can never get chips. If you don't get chips, the blinds are so high, they are going to eat you alive. You're not going to pick up enough hands to make it worth waiting. You should shove every hand. 3 hands in a row you should shove. Or 2 in a row, wait 1, shove 3 in a row, wait 1, shove 1, wait 1, shove 2, something like that. You know, just don't care. Because also, if you shove so often, then guys are going to call you with lesser holdings than yours. So sometimes it even happens that when you're so aggressive and you try to pick up chips, the guys first they start to fold, you know, and then they fold again, and then suddenly they wake up with Jack 10, and then you have Queen 10, for example, or King 10. You shove again, and then they call you, and they're way behind. And then you double up, and then you have 3,000 chips, you see. But if you bleed down like this with no chips at all, and you don't even want to risk your 1,100 to get these 360 here, then you obviously do not play the right strategy, because that's what you have to do in this spot. It doesn't matter which hand he has, because he doesn't do it, and because he didn't do it in the past, in the recent past, that's why he has dwindled so much down, and now he has no fold equity. We are not going to fold anymore. He's never gonna fold. If this guy goes down to 900 chips, we are going to call him every time, because already the pot is worth it, you know. So now he's in a very bad position. So let's see what's going on. Queen deuce. Oh yeah, this was one of my plays again. I hit my deuce, I hit my deuce. He checks, I bet, he calls. Oh, horrible. And now I think I'm beat already, you know. Why does he call here? But he checks again. I check behind, I give him a free card, and I hit my deuce. He checks, I bet 480, and he calls. Good result. So he had me beat the whole way, you see. He had me beat, and he just called. He didn't play that one so bad. And I was very lucky. Second time I got lucky. But he just called here because he was afraid of the ace, you know. And let's see, he called with the 9 queen of clubs. It's a good hand to call here. He limps with the 9 queen of clubs. So he likes to play these suited connected cards, semi-connected here. He flops the 9, I flop the deuce. He checks his 9, he checks his top pair with a good kicker. Jesus, a scary player, huh? I bet 240, he just called, because if he raises I fold my hand. He wants to commit me to the pot. But now there's the ace coming, so he's a little bit afraid of the ace. That shows me that he's not... yeah, I'm not sure he plays for very, very long. Because why does he think this ace has hit me? He checks again, I check behind. I like this check here, fantastic. Because I did not check, I probably did not check behind because I was afraid of the ace. But because now there's already 3 over cards and 2 flush draws, you know. So I did not want to invest in a pot that I'm going to probably lose in the future. You see? So I just check behind. I want to keep a little bit the pot in control, not build it too big. Obviously now I flop my second deuce, but also there's a flush draw here. But he checks again, which doesn't mean anything. I mean, he could check his flush, you know. He could check his ace-9. He could, you know. But I have to value bet because I still can fold if he shoves or re-raises me very big. If he re-raises me very big, I still might call, because he can bluff the flush. He checked the flop, the flush. He checked it, and sometimes when player check the flush and then you bet the flush or you bet your hand, you know, they check it in front of you to set you up for a bluff. So he actually set it up very nicely, but he didn't follow through. I mean, if he shoves here, I have to fold my hand. But I'm so stubborn, I guess I would have called anyway. But you can never know. So let's see the next hand here. 7 deuce, I guess I don't play. He limps. Now you see there's no value. Worst hand in poker. He can shove. I lose 120 chips more. I don't want to get involved, but he still, now he shoves finally. Problem is now he has no fold equity because there is how much in the pot. You see he killed himself with his strategy here. It's not very good. There is 600 in the pot pre-flop, and now you see he's getting 1.7 to 1. Even though it's not good odds for him, he knows that he cannot have a big hand every hand, and he knows that even if he has a random hand and he has a random hand, he can be dominating him already. And so now he has to call, and he will call. Oh, he folds. You see how he can misread people. This is horrible. I mean, how can he fold this? He limps to fold. No, he wasn't there. Yeah, no, he was not in the big blind. I'm so stupid, Jesus. He was under the gun. He limps, you know. What does he hope for here? I mean, he limps. He builds the pot. If I shove, they both fold. In this case, because he folded. You see, he shoves. I would call this, but he folds. You know. I guess he's. Let me see. I'm gonna check this out here. I'm gonna check it out. Oops, sorry. No, now you saw that I've got a Macintosh. Huh? Let me see. Yeah, I have an iMac here at home, but I have also a PC where I run a Holdem manager, and okay, normally I cannot do this, so I'm gonna show you in Shark Scope. Just, I mean, I don't want to say this guy is a bad player or something. I just want to say I think he's not so experienced. I think he does not have so many tournaments on his back yet. So I'm gonna check it out here for you. Let me see. Sorry guys, it takes a minute. Spencer, what's his name? Spencer Sand. But he has 70 ability. Yeah, you see. I was right. I'm gonna show you. This is his statistics. I said I don't want to say he's a bad player. Maybe he's a total newbie and he was lucky on a couple of hands, and maybe he doesn't play so bad. He probably plays good. He has 7,000 chips. He made a couple of goofy decisions, but it's okay. And I show you, as I said, I was sure he just played 8 tournaments on full tilt. So you see, it's as I said, he's not so experienced. So his plays, I mean, so his play in the end is understandable because he doesn't know these things yet, or I'm not sure, because he can already obviously be playing on PokerStars for 10 years. I have no idea, or 5 years. PokerStars, I'm not sure they exist for 10 years already, but you see, he's not so experienced. That's why he folds there. Nice 9 deuce, I fold. 6-9, ace queen. Let me see. Limp. I limp here with a big hand. That I really like this play because it's hiding my hand so much, you know. But obviously this is a bad flop. I have a backdoor nut flush draw. There's 2 kings on the board and a 4, and now there's another 4. So now I bet 480 because I say to myself,